You've tuned in to Co-ed Gaming.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the first ever edition to Co-ed Guesting. Today we have the one, the only, the Anime Man. Say hello, Joey.
Hi!
He has 38,000 subscribers, maybe more. Performs vlogs, let's plays, and a whole bunch of kawaii-ness. Show your kawaii-ness, Joey. Is there anything else you would want to explain about your channel?
Well, it's pretty much what Steve said. I do everything, really. Yeah, let's plays, vlogs, rants, just anything that I like to do, so yeah.
Pretty. Just look at that smile. Alright, let's get started.
Okay.
So basically, this is the first part of the show. We're gonna go through all of the boring stuff, the interview questions. Who the fuck cares, right? So, Joey, what made you decide to make a YouTube channel, man?
Okay, so it's long story. Way before YouTube, I used to run a website where I used to write anime reviews because back then, that's all I used to do, like, just watch anime. And I thought, like, you know, I want to, like, show people, like, anime, but, like, what was, like, the easiest way to do it. So I thought, oh, I'll just make a website and write reviews about it. So I started this website, and I needed a name for it, and all the good names were taken, like, you know, Anime Multiverse or, like, whatever. So I thought, okay, I need, like, not only do I need, like, a good website name, but I also need a good name for myself. So I thought, Theanimeman. And so my website was called Theanimeman, and then after my reviews kind of took off, and I started to get quite a bit of traffic on the site, everyone was like, oh, can you do video reviews and, like, rants and things like that? So I thought, okay, sure. So I started a YouTube channel where I decided to put all the videos up there and then link them back to my website because I thought, you know, the only way that people will find me through YouTube was through my website. So that's how the Anime Man came along.
So the Anime Man started off as basically a blog writer.
Yeah,
That
pretty
is
much.
amazing.
Yeah.
Did you have any, like, inspirations when it came to your YouTube channel?
I mean, I get inspired pretty much every day by a lot of people.
You wake
My
up, you see a bird, you're inspired. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's like I need to make a video about a bird somehow. No, but I don't know, like different. I think because I pretty much just generalize with heaps of YouTubers, so I get inspired by. There's not like one particular YouTuber that I get inspired by.
Oh, okay.
So, like,
it's just
yeah.
anyone.
Yeah, for like different aspects of like my channel, because I do all sorts of stuff on my channel. I get inspired by all sorts of people. So, you know, I get inspired by like, you know, obviously PewDiePie. I'm not gonna lie, it was an inspiration of mine. I think it was an inspiration for a lot of YouTubers.
Oh, absolutely. He
you know,
did something else with Let's Plays.
Yeah, exactly. Like he definitely inspired my Let's Plays. This and Game Grumps as well was another channel that inspired me with Let's Plays. Vanos was another one, and then with vlogs and things like that, I used to watch Ryan Heger a lot. I used to watch who else was there? Like I will admit, I used to watch Smosh.
Shut up!
Yeah, I used to watch Smosh. Like, you know, I might
I
get
still
bashed
watch
for it, but
Smosh. I mean, they're great.
I mean, yeah, every now and then I just used to watch Smosh, and they definitely inspired me to like with the video processing and like vlogging. I used to watch their second channel a lot more than their first channel.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know.
'cause that's where they do most of their vlogs, right?
Yeah, exactly. Like with
Okay.
concerning vlogging, I definitely used to watch second channel Smosh a lot.
Okay.
And then,
of
yeah.
course, Higa, the Asian icon of YouTube.
Yeah, exactly. Like he definitely inspired me with like the skits and things like that. So
Right.
yeah.
All right. How close would you say you are with your fans?
I try to be as close as I can because I find that, you know, there's YouTubers out there who I'm not gonna name, who like kind of think like, oh, like especially when they get to like, you know, my stage, where they're like kind of on the way to. I mean, I don't want to suck my own dick here, but kind of on the way to, you know, out of the small group and moving towards the larger group.
Okay. I think
like, yeah, there's a lot of, you know what I mean, right? There's a lot of YouTubers who tend to think that, oh, you know, now that I'm not a small channel and I'm more of a bigger channel now, I can, you know, start to be a little bit cocky.
Right.
And like
and never
and think like
message your fans or anything like that.
yeah, exactly. They start to make excuses like, oh, I couldn't, reply or I couldn't read all your messages and everything because I'm a bigger YouTuber now and I don't have the time, which is, I think, is just bullshit.
I think so too.
Like, especially if you're doing YouTube full time, like, like, depending on like what kind of videos you do, but like with videos like mine, like editing doesn't take all of your time,
Right.
And so you'll always have time to, check your comments or like reply to messages and all that. So, I think that's the best thing too. Like if it wasn't for your subscribers, then you would be nothing. So
That's true.
why would you deny your subscribers?
Because I remember I had just liked your Facebook page and I went on there and you like per post you have like 40 comments, a bunch of thumbs ups. Your videos are off the chains with comments and thumbs up. You get like 2,000 to 4,000 per view. And per video, sorry. The first official fuck up of co-ed testing. But yeah, I always see that like you have this connection with your fans, and your fans appreciate it. I can see that they do.
And I have heaps of fun like replying to people as well. Like, if it's like a short question, then I take like 5 minutes out of my time to answer it. Or if it's like a message, I take like 5 minutes out of my time just to say thank you, because just that short, like, it's harder to keep a subscriber than to gain a subscriber.
You're right.
So, and the best way to keep a subscriber is to, try and connect with them and be like,
just massage them, just be like,
yeah,
I'm here
exactly.
for you, and then
exactly.
slowly raise your hand up their thighs, and they'll appreciate it. So, what would you say your video editing process is like?
Again, it depends on the video. So, like, some videos are obviously harder to edit than others. I think the easiest videos I'd have to say to edit are my gaming videos. Like Let's Play.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, they're the easiest.
Okay.
The hardest, I mean, it depends on the video as well. Like, obviously, the hardest videos to edit are the ones that I have to translate.
Right.
But then, yeah, I guess it depends on the content too. Like, but usually, like, with any length of video, I think the shortest amount I take is like, I take at least an hour per video.
Really?
Just to check and double check and recheck again.
Wow.
And then, like, say with like the Corpse Party videos, I take like a minimum, like at least 4 or 5 days to edit that.
Holy crap.
Yep. So video editing isn't easy, kids. It's difficult as shit.
It's not, but I mean, for me personally, it's never taken me like 2 hours.
Yeah.
Wow, unless it's like for my Steve Game Slice, then that'll be 2 hours long.
Yeah, exactly. It depends on the video.
It does.
my rants would probably take at least 2 hours per video, no matter how short it is, because it's I just need to like check and then recheck and make sure like all the jump cuts are correct and make sure like all the edits are in properly, and then altogether what does it look like, and then yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. All right, so this is the question. It's probably going to be the easiest question you have to answer today.
Okay.
How far do you want to take your channel?
As far as I can take it. Like, like seriously, I gave myself last May, the May the 25th, I believe, was my first 1 year anniversary on YouTube.
Wow.
And at that point, I had 3,500 subscribers. And so, and on that video, I don't know, man, it just happened. And on that video, I told myself that I didn't want to it wasn't like my main focus, but like a focus of mine or like a goal of mine was to reach 10,000 by this time next year.
Right.
So May 25th, 2015. And then I have now 38,000.
And now
yeah, so, and I think my overall goal is to get to 100,000. Like, if I can get to 100,000 on my channel, then, like, I'd be the happiest camper.
Yeah, that's when it, like,
yeah.
it switches over from, like, a daily hobby to, like, a full-time job. Like, I'm pretty sure you wouldn't want to let that go, you know?
Oh, no, definitely not. A dream of mine is to make this my full-time job. And the thing is, there are so many of my subscribers who think I do this full-time. So I'm like, no, I don't, I don't do this.
Don't you?
Yeah, I have 2 jobs, man. Like, I don't do this. Yeah, I don't do this full time, man. As much as I'd love to, at the moment, I'm just striving to make it full time.
All right. So, in one of your videos, I saw you speak Japanese. I think it was one of the RPG. No, it was one of your PSV Vita videos.
Mm-hmm.
Can you like show us that you speak Japanese?
What do you want me to say?
I don't care. Say whatever. Say.
See, that's okay. That's like the number one problem. I was I need to actually make a video about this, but like the one problem that I run into whenever someone finds out I can speak Japanese is say something in Japanese. I'm like, what do you want me to say? And they're like, oh, I don't know anything. I'm like, thanks. Like, you just threw me into the dark.
I can tell you, it's the same thing because like whenever like I'm hanging out and I'm playing my guitar, like people will be like, "Oh, you can play guitar?" And I'm like, "Oh, hell yeah!" And they're like, "Play me a song," and I'm like, "Which song?" Like, "I'll play whatever," and I'm just like, "God, that's a lot of."
I got that all the time when I was playing instruments too. They're like, "Oh, you can play piano, play a song." I'm like, "What do you want me to play?"
Okay,
like, Jesus.
How about the thing that's behind you? What does that say? Yeah. Say.
Okay.
Can you say that?
That's a poem.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
You want me to say the poem?
Serenade us in your Japanese.
Okay. Let me just clear my throat.
Oh, here we go. It's about to be real, guys. Oh, hold on. Whoever edits this video, probably me, put some sweet, beautiful music in the background.
Right now.
Right
there
now.
you go. Okay. 気が遠くなるほどの未来で心が重なってくうずくまる確かなものなんていらないや涙で悲しみを拭う大丈夫それでも僕だったあまた同じとこ戻ってきたら朝だよ赤青夢嘘色づく空
I'm like crying right now. Like I have no idea what you just said, but it sounded so beautiful.
Yeah, don't ask me to translate that
shit.
shit
I'm not
it's gonna
going
take
to.
forever.
I would never do that to you. It sounded
translating
awesome.
poems would be hell.
Oh, I bet. Okay. All right. Now we're gonna get a little bit weird, guys. This is where the weird questions start coming in. Finally, some entertainment, right? If you skipped over to here, you're kind of mean for not watching the entire video. So the question we all want to know is, Joey, the anime man, who's a famous YouTuber you would just bang?
Jesus.
Just think about this long and hard.
Female YouTuber, huh?
It doesn't have to be a female.
Oh,
you can go
of course.
way with it,
of course.
Man.
Should I answer both? Like one male, one female?
Yes, please.
Okay. Oh fuck. Oh man,
Start the Jeopardy music.
Okay. Female.
All right.
I'd have to say, IS Cupquake is pretty hot. Just saying.
Okay, male.
I'm sorry, Cupquake, if you're watching this, but I would bang you.
She just she flies to where are you, in Tokyo now?
Yeah.
She flies to Tokyo, searches you down, and is just like, I want you now.
Get in the bed. Okay, and if I could, and a male. Alright. Oh, God.
It gets real. This is the moment, guys. I have $20 that says it's an Asian. I don't know.
You know what?
Oh.
You know what?
Oh?
I would let Cry have my way with me.
Cry?
Just for his voice. I don't give a shit what he looks like. I would have him. I would make him have his way with me.
This is it, guys. We're gonna end it here because I don't think no, I'm just kidding. We still have plenty of stuff to go through.
Come on, how can you not admit that Cry's voice is like the sexiest thing?
He has a very wonderful voice. I agree. When he speaks, you're just like,
you get an orgasm every time he speaks.
Oh, absolutely. Okay. So, will you be my senpai, Joey?
I am your senpai.
Ha! Yes! This is the greatest moment.
Yes.
Steph from Coed Gaming wants to know, do you like Mountain Dew?
Yeah.
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 How often? do you
Except
drink
I
it?
know. I don't take it as like I don't drink it as much as I would like to, since it's like literally sugar in a bottle. So
As is any soda.
yeah. So like but like if I'm out like just having lunch like with my friends or something, and like we go to like KFC or something, I don't know, and yeah, I grab a Mountain Dew. Why not?
Okay. What's the weirdest thing that has ever happened to you on YouTube or Twitch?
The weirdest thing ever happened. I'd have to say the weirdest thing that's ever happened, just because it was so unexpected, was the moment when Einstein messaged me.
Explain that a little bit. Why was it?
Okay, so it was back when I had about, I think it was back when I had like, I think I just hit like 10,000 subscribers,
Okay.
and I suddenly got this message like on YouTube from this like Einstein guy who's saying like, oh, you're like really cool, and I know you can speak Japanese, so like, do you want to like hang out sometime on Skype? And he gave me a Skype ID, and at first I thought it was like another one of those like
The fakes.
yeah,
the
the fakes,
wannabes.
the wannabes who are trying to like kind of steal my subs. And so I thought, oh, okay, before I add you, I just want to check if you're a legit channel. And then I went onto his channel and I realized he had 320,000 subscribers. So I'm like,
Wow.
okay, this is a real deal. And what actually happened, and I added him on Skype, but the thing is, I didn't actually talk to him straight away. I had like kind of forgotten about him, and he had kind of drifted off. And I think it was like 2 or 3 months later that I kind of remembered like he had messaged me, and I thought already at the time I was like, he did like try to add me like 2 or 3 months ago, but he's probably already forgotten about me. But I thought, nah, fuck it, I'll just message him for the hell of it. And then he remembered me, and then we started talking. And the moment I spoke Japanese, he was like, you know what, we need to do a video together. And so we did, and we did the Minecraft. We did a Minecraft video. We did a few Minecraft videos because he's a Minecraft channel.
Okay.
And then I met him in Tokyo, and now I'm like best friends with him.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's very cool. All right. Well then, we're moving on to the next part of this. So this is part of the show where it's called This or That. I'm gonna ask you a series of things that have 2 things with it, and you're gonna choose one. Can you do that, Joey?
Okay.
All right, let's do it. For the first one, novels or manga?
I'd have. Oh fuck, that's really hard. Does novels include light novels?
I guess they have novels.
Or just regular
in the name.
novels?
Who fucking cares? Novels.
Okay,
are
I'm
novels.
just gonna assume that novels includes light novels.
Okay.
I'd have to say light novels or
Okay.
novels
All right.
because
Shocking.
the thing
actually.
yeah,
But
yeah, I know you thought I was gonna say manga,
I
but
thought you were. Like, you don't understand.
Um,
I have hooked up these questions so that there's specific answers that I know you'll choose.
well, there you go. I've already fucked your mind. First question.
But go ahead,
Yeah,
explain.
I'd have to say novels because, I mean, if we're including light novels too, because especially recently, I've gotten way more into reading novels and light novels than I did manga. Like, if you'd asked me that question like 2 or 3 years ago, I would have said like manga in a heartbeat.
Okay.
But yeah, I don't know. I haven't gotten bored of manga, but I've started to like see the really good side of novels and light novels, I think.
Okay.
So yeah, I'd have to say. I mean, I love both of them like almost as equally, but like just that little smidge ahead. I think novels.
All right. So, Xbox or PlayStation?
I have to say Xbox
Ah, yeah. that's
because I never owned a PlayStation unit until I bought the PS Vita. And I had, I think, because I grew up playing the original Xbox, so like used to play
Okay.
like Halo and Burnout and
gigantic thing that you had to like
yeah,
carry
the
on your back.
huge ass box which was like a brick. Yeah, I'd have to say Xbox.
Okay.
I just like the Xbox controller in general as well compared to the PlayStation
I
controller.
agree completely. Like
Yeah.
with my computer, I always have an Xbox controller. You'll
Yeah,
never see me with a
same.
PlayStation. Okay, this one actually comes from Steph. She thought of this one.
Mhm.
Udon or ramen?
Another difficult question. I'd have to say ramen.
Okay.
Yeah, only because there's like so many more ways to eat ramen than there is udon.
What do you mean there's more ways to eat ramen?
Well,
I
I mean,
do
like-
it out of a cup. It always comes the same for me.
Well, I mean, there's all sorts of like different types of ramen. Like there's obviously like the normal ramen, and then there's Theanimeman, which is like a cold ramen, and then there's Skemen, which is where the noodles and the soup are separate.
What?
And then
What, do you just
yeah.
like add it yourself?
Yeah, pretty much. Like, there's a bowl. I'm actually gonna go eat Skemen like for lunch today, but because it's a really nice ramen store, like literally like a minute away from my place. But yeah,
so
like Skemen, there's like a bowl of the noodles, and then there's the bowl of the soup, or it's more like a sauce than a soup. And then you just kind of add the noodles like however much you want, mix it with the soup, and then you eat
Gives
it.
you that feeling of power. You're just like, fuck yeah, no one puts my noodles in my...
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Trapped in a Pokeball or trapped in the digital universe?
Wait, digital universe is in like Digimon?
Yes.
Oh, Pokeball.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't think we have to explain that one.
Fuck Digimon, man. I'm sorry for Digimon fans out there, but fuck Digimon.
Alright. So, would you sleep with Hattie Haddington from Battle Block Theater or Gary from IB?
I'd say Gary. He's hotter.
You saw him in the mirror
He's
that
also,
one time, you were just
he's
like, oh.
also human.
Hattie's human, he's just a little...
Slightly deformed.
Slightly.
And by like slightly, I mean like seriously. And also one is evil, the other one isn't. So...
I honestly thought that Gary was going to end up being evil in the end of that game. I was so wrong. I was heartbroken a little bit.
Yeah.
Alright, so this is the weirdest part and the final part of the interview. Have you had fun, Joey?
I have.
I
Yeah.
sure do fucking hope so, because it's about to get very bad for you.
Oh, great.
Okay?
Bring it on.
This is the last part, and this will always be the last part of co-ed guesting. It's
Mhm.
called 1 second questions. Basically,
Oh,
I'm going to ask you a question very fast. You're going to have 1 second to answer it. And as soon as the 1 second runs out for you to answer it, I'm moving on to the next question. Every
Okay.
single time you get one right, you're going to hear this noise. Of course, he can't hear the noise because I haven't edited this video. And every time he gets it wrong, he's going to hear this noise. I can't hear it again. So, are you ready?
Alright.
Alright, let's count it off.
Okay.
3, 2, 1. What color do you poop? Would you consider joining Blue Man Group?
No.
What's 5 times 12? How did you not add into that knowing that you're Asian?
There was
Listen to
60.
Coldplay?
Yes.
Boxers and briefs. How many questions were in this interview total?
7.
Well, you know what? That's all the time we have on this show. Don't forget to check out Theanimeman on YouTube. His link will be in the description of this page. Also, don't forget to check out my channel, Co-ed Gaming. We make some awesome content. Me, Steph, and Mikey all together. Thank you so much, Joey, for being on the show.
Thank you for having me.
Well, do you have anything you want to say to the viewers before we go?
I don't poop blue. That was the first color I saw.
I have to remember to mark that as a wrong answer. Good night, ladies and gentlemen.